Brasati is consistent. Welcome you to another episode of a Career Corner where we say, dream big, think sharp, learn more. With my beautiful sister, her name is Nomfundo. Nomfundo, please introduce yourself to the camera.
Hello, my name is Nomfundo Khanyile.
Okay, Nomfundo Khanyile. Since we're here in Career Corner, let's cut to the chase. What is it that you do for a living, and how long have you done it?
So I'm an assistant brand manager at Unilever.
Okay. Like you go on the streets and then you promote by shops?
Not on the streets, no.
Okay.
but I work in marketing. So
okay.
Any marketing communication that you see on Shield in the market.
Wow.
I have had a hand in that.
Wait, so what is it? Brand manager?
Shield deodorant, yes. Assistant brand manager.
Wow, that's amazing. How long have you been working for Unilever?
So I've joined Unilever in 2016.
Okay.
Right after varsity.
Okay.
And so that means I've been there for three years, like 4 months now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is it that you studied in varsity for you to be, because you said varsity? Do you have a diploma that you got in varsity?
Yeah.
Do you have N12? What is it that you got? And
no.
Yeah.
No, so I did an undergrad in BCom Economics and Business Management.
Okay.
And then I did an honors in a BCom honors in economics.
Oh,
and
okay.
I did that at the University of Zululand.
Undergrad. So you have what, a diploma?
I have a degree. So
a degree?
An undergrad degree.
Okay.
And an honors degree.
An honors degree.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, what made you decide? Because these are the things I want to do. Because as a kid, I want to be a Spider-Man. Yeah. I want to be a fireman. I never think about.
Yeah,
such things.
It's pretty weird for me as well. Like, I've always been a person that likes a lot of different things.
Okay.
So there was a time in my life when I wasn't actually sure what I wanted to do because of the many things that I liked.
Okay.
Right? But there comes a point where you have to be, make a decision and be clear with yourself and really introspect to see what it is that you like. So what is it that you enjoy doing? What is it that you wouldn't even need to be paid for someone for you to do that.
And you wanted to be a brand manager on the street.
I've always loved advertising.
Oh.
I've always loved adverts. Let's start there.
Okay.
As a kid, watching adverts always intrigued me.
Okay.
But now working in marketing, you kind of look at the behind the scenes and you're like, okay, so this is the insights that formed this ad, and this is why it's actually going to do well, etc.
Okay.
So I've always had like an interest in advertising.
Okay. Sorry, where did you study?
I studied at the University of Zululand.
Do they do advertising there?
No, they do marketing. BCom.
They do marketing. Okay, yes. BCom marketing or what you call it. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Continue.
So the advertising kind of interest brought me into marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me now, you've gotten this degree, and then you decided to do your honors, right? While you were in school, were there things that you were doing that were, because I've had people who've studied marketing, I've got friends, they studied marketing, like we're not getting any jobs, we're not getting anything, these degrees are useless. What is it that was so special about you that made you even get a job at Unilever?
Yeah, so I always say this, right? Like, the biggest mistake that I think young people make when they get to varsity is thinking that just getting into varsity and studying is going to be enough for you to get outside and get a job after you're done. The reality is that no, right? The reality is that there are a lot of unemployed graduates, and the reason why they're unemployed is because it's very hard to employ them. Because So let me talk about myself, right? I joined this organization in varsity called Enactus.
Okay.
Enactus is basically like a student organization that empowers communities, like, to help them to build businesses, basically.
Okay.
So what that did is that it gave me the skills to project manage, because I was a project manager at some point for the organization. It gave me I then ended up being the head of projects. Mm-hmm. After project managing, I was the head of projects.
Okay.
But then also the thing I think that really, really helped, which is the thing that I think helped me get the job even at Unilever, was presentation skills, right?
Okay.
Because what the Nexus does is that at the end of each financial year, we go in front of a panel of CEOs and present our projects to them. So that, number one, helps you build your confidence. Yeah. But also it gives you exposure to them. And it helps you learn how to articulate yourself in a manner that is actually relevant.
Ungabi namahloni.
And the thing is, and what I find is that that's articulation and being confident enough to tell a CEO who you are is one thing that a lot of our people lack.
Okay.
And the reality is that white people, Indian people, people who are not our people, like black people.
Okay.
Because they have that advantage.
Okay.
From home, go to their parents are businessmen, their parents, are accountants.
They're exposed to the environment,
yes. To that, and they teach them from a very young age that you need to be comfortable and confident in who you are.
Okay.
So I think, to answer your question, in varsity, you definitely need to be doing something more than just studying and thinking you're just going to pass and be a good student.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I was a very good student. I mean, I passed top of my class in my faculty.
Okay.
My undergrad degree was very good. But that still wasn't enough.
It's not enough.
No.
You
the
still
fact
need to do more.
I was a part of the organization called Enactus. I also was a part of Black Management Forum. It literally just helps you. It builds your confidence. That if anybody came here, if even Bill Gates came to me and asked me who I am, I'd be able to tell him with so much confidence who I am, and he would buy into that.
Okay.
Right. So my biggest feedback to people, especially people in varsity, people who want to enter the corporate space, even the business space.
Yes.
Definitely, you need to be a part of some sort of organization
Yes.
or some sort of society. In varsity,
Yes.
we call them societies.
Okay.
You need to be affiliated with something outside of just academics.
Just books. That's gonna keep you engaging with people, keep you going, keep you active.
Exactly, and it keeps your mental capacity as well at like a very high level.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Okay, this is nice. I didn't know that. I just thought because I want to be a presenter, I must just be one man. Now I must start affiliating myself with other presenters so I can learn. Yes.
For sure. And with you, like these days, we have things like YouTube.
Yes,
so
yes.
Even if you want to learn.
Where Career Corner is on YouTube.
Exactly. Go to YouTube, watch videos,
Yes.
practice with people, like in front of people. Do all those things to kind of expose yourself in the field that you want to be in.
Okay, since you're not the first person who's got the degree, the qualification you have, and you're not the last. When according to you, you've said actually, Jules, you just actually cut me. I just wanted to find out, if a kid is watching this, let's say he's in high school, first of all, what kind of subjects did you do in high school to be able to actually qualify for you to enter varsity and do the degree that you got?
So it's, like I said, I liked a lot of different things growing up. So even when it came to picking subjects in high school, it wasn't like a streamlined kind of thing for
I'm asking you that because I don't want a person who's watching to be stopped and say, no, maybe I need to start like a specific thing. What is it that you did?
So in high school, so grade 10, 11 and 12, basically that's when you pick your subjects. I picked physical science.
Okay.
I did geography.
Wow.
And I did IT. Those are the
that has nothing to do with become anything.
Zero.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
And again, like also you can tell like how different those three subjects are.
Yeah,
very. It's because I liked so many different things. I didn't really know. I didn't have like a streamlined kind of thing that I was like, okay, I want to do that, right? But if you are a person that is very streamlined, that's also great. Go ahead and do that. But if you are a person as well who's not really sure at this point in time, just do it, and you will get to a point where you figure out what it is you actually like.
Okay, cool.
So for me, then when I got to varsity, I was going to apply for engineering.
Okay.
Then it's weird, like something just kind of told me that you're not an engineer.
This is not you.
It's not gonna happen, right? You're not gonna be in a lab for the rest of your life. That's not who you are.
Okay.
And then I kind of had to introspect and go, okay, then what is it that I really, really want? And like I said, because of my very huge interest in advertising since I was a little child, that kind of came back, and I kind of started looking into what I need to do to get into that space.
Okay, cool.
And then I joined the BCom.
Okay, cool. I love what you said about the whole choosing of subjects, because some people, I just recently found out, because growing up I thought if you want to be a lawyer you need to study history. There's some schools don't even offer history.
No.
But those people end up being lawyers. And the guy said, no, you can streamline and become any kind of lawyer. Then explained it to me during a career con. I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is what I'm finding more about these videos. That's the common ground I'm finding, is that you may start. I have another friend. He used to wear those white labs in varsity, but now he works as an IT guy. I'm like, how does this happen?
Exactly. And
so basically, what I'm finding about this thing, it's a journey that you take, and then once you commit yourself into it, doors start opening. But if you just sit around and don't do anything and just say, hey man,
for sure.
Yeah.
It's about applying yourself. It's about really, so a lot of people again, nothing in life comes like just airy-fairy, right? You have to introspect, you have to do the work of actually finding out what you want to do, but also researching and you know, talking to many different people to actually really find what it is you want to do.
Okay.
And it's about putting in the work.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna come to you.
Yeah.
And so that, like, I guess what you're saying, like, now your friend used to wear lab coats in school, now he's an IT person.
Yeah.
He probably figured out along the way that actually this lab thing is not my thing.
Yes.
You know, exactly like myself. So it's about putting in the work.
Okay, that's very interesting. I don't want to go off on a tangent and go too much. I'm just happy because of the information you just shared right now. Because, like, for instance, from what you studied in high school to what you end up becoming and what you're doing right now, and the work you're doing, it's like a person will never put two and two together. They will never put two and two together. I'm very proud of you. I'm happy for you. And congrats. Continue shining at work. Yeah, and then just shouting out our friends at Career Corner before we go. Can we just go? Ratata Career Corner, ratata.
Ratata Career Corner, ratata.
Dream big, stay sharp, educate yourself. Cut. We out.